In this tutorial, we are going to talk about garter stitch. Now, garter stitch is one of the best and most beginner-friendly stitches to learn. It's a single stitch repeat the whole way through. Now, this is what the fabric looks like at the end. Completely reversible, it's stretchy. You can see lots of these bumpy textures going throughout it. So essentially, all we're doing is casting on, especially when you're practicing, you can cast on any number of stitches you like because it is going to be a one stitch repeat. So you're not going to have to worry about having an odd or an even number of stitches. So cast on your stitches, we're going to knit across the row, we're going to turn, knit back across the row and keep repeating, and we will make a lovely little garter swatch. And I'm going to do it with you. So first things first, we are going to cast on 10 stitches, let's say, to practice. So we're going to start off with our slip knot. And if you don't know how to do a slip knot, we have a tutorial for you, so do not worry. But essentially, we're making a knot as if we're pulling it all the way through, but not pulling it all the way through, and grabbing the yarn like so to create a loop. And this will be our first stitch. Then, my preferred method of casting on is the long tail cast on, but we have cast on methods for you to look at. The thumb method, we've got the knit cast on, and also the long tail cast on for you to have a look at if you want to learn some other methods. So for the long tail, I create my triangle, create a loop, then I pull the yarn with the other finger through, and that's a stitch. So by now, if you're knowing how to knit and you've already learned how to cast on, we're going to cast on 10 stitches in your preferred method. There we go, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We've got 10 stitches cast on, so now I'm going to move that to my left hand, and it becomes my left needle. We've got our tail, we've got our working yarn, and all we're going to do is knit stitch across the row. So, little refresher, we do have a knit stitch tutorial for you, but right needle to the left side of the first stitch, through the stitch. We're going to then wrap it around that back needle, and then while maintaining tension on the yarn, we're going to bring the needle back through to the front and off the needle. That's our first stitch. Then again, to the left, through, around the back, through to the front, and off. And we're going to do that all the way to the end of the row. So, through, round, back to the front, and off. Through, around, back to the front, and off. I'm going to go all the way to the end, just repeating those knit stitches. So we've transferred all of those stitches from the left needle to the right needle. Now we're going to turn our work, and that essentially means moving your right needle back to your left hand, and we're going to work across the row again. Now when you're starting a new row, it's really important to make sure that your yarn is down and at the back of the work. So if you're purl stitching, it's in front, but if you're knitting, it's all the way at the back. So now what we're going to do, same as before, you're going to put your right needle to the left side of the first stitch. You're going to go all the way through it. Then you're going to wrap your working yarn around that back needle, bring it through to the front, and then drop it off. To the left of it, through it, around, to the front, and off. And by now, you should know your knit stitch. So we're just going to work all the way across to the end. And we're going to knit and knit and knit until you've got all the way to the end of your row. Garter stitch actually formed the first thing that I made. I started with garter stitch because garter stitch to me seemed like the most accessible thing to start with because you just have to do the same thing over and over and over again. And it's a great way to practice your very, very basic stitch, which is the knit stitch. So again, once you get to the end of the row, you switch it to the other hand, you've turned your work. Now, you're going to do the same thing again. Make sure the yarn is down at the back. You're going to go through that first stitch. You're going to wrap the yarn around. You're going to bring it through to the front and drop it off the needle. Through, around, to the front, and drop it off. And we're going to keep going all the way to the end of the row. And we're going to repeat this for as many rows as you so desire to create a garter stitch swatch. Again, we got to the end of another row. So what we're going to do, make sure it's down and at the back. You're going to go through the stitch, round, back to the front. And we're going to keep going. To me, garter stitch is like the best form of meditation because once you get the hang of a knit stitch, you just keep going. And it's the same repetitive hand motion. Like this is the kind of stitch I feel like I could do blindfolded or with my eyes closed because you get to a point where you can feel the stitches on the needle and you're just doing the same motion over and over again. So once you get the hang of it, you'll find this to be one of the easiest stitches to do. And it's going to form the basis of almost everything that you're going to make in the knitting world. Here you go. Okay, look. As you can see, we're starting to go row after row after row, knit, 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 knit. Then eventually you'll end up with a swatch like this of just row after row of knit stitches. So if you were to keep going, you'd end up with a garter stitch swatch like this, which for me, super stretchy, beginner friendly, and also it just is the best form of meditation. Just to sit there, knit a garter stitch swatch. Yes, for people that know how to knit, it could be a little bit boring, but sometimes just knitting and knitting and knitting is something that you can do when you're out in the garden, when you're out and about. It's something that can really bring you, well, it brings me a lot of peace anyway. Thank you for watching this video. Now don't forget to subscribe to Let's Get Knitting for more tutorials of knit and crochet, and of course, some extras from Game of War.